What is up, everyone? This is Review It. I'm James, your Review It champion. Man, that just gets better every single time. I think I'm going to keep going with it because, you know, I got a little while left in my reign. So, it is time to talk about SmackDown, which literally just ended. I'm actually doing the review immediately afterwards, and man, was this episode pretty great. I'm going to cover the big things, going to cover the okay things, cover the questionable things, but not too in-depth, just kind of jumping through it, you know, make it more like a summary for anybody who didn't see it or anybody who saw it and wants a little bit of extra things to wonder about. So, kicking things off, we have Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler coming out to basically cut a promo about their match that's coming up at SummerSlam. Now, in last week's review for SmackDown, I did say that Dolph Ziggler is not one of my favorites. I'm really not a huge fan of him. I do like him, but I have to say this promo with Dean definitely won me over. Can't really say I'm rooting for him in the match at SummerSlam, but I definitely like Dolph a lot more after the really good, convincing performance that he gave in this promo with Dean. Also have to wonder, is Dean a heel? Because he acted kind of like a heel, and the crowd was booing him, you know, when compared to Dolph Ziggler, but I don't really know what he is. Oh, hey, by the way, Daniel Bryan botched Apollo Crews' name.
What did he say?
He called him Apollo Creed. So next we had a triple threat featuring Baron Corbin, Kalisto, and Apollo Creed. The winner of that match gets to go face The Miz at SummerSlam for the Intercontinental title. Apollo Creed won, and it's super exciting. Can't wait to see the next movie for him because, you know, looks like it's going to be a good one. We also finally got to see the debuting of American Alpha. No Shelton Benjamin this week, but that's perfectly fine. American Alpha had a great match against the Vaudevillains, proving that American Alpha is exactly where they belong. There was also a match between Becky and Eva Marie. Oh wait, I forgot. There wasn't actually a match between Becky and Eva Marie because Eva Marie hurt herself, in quotes. Like, it makes sense because Eva Marie is a heel character and she doesn't want to show that she isn't that good at wrestling. But why do this? And the same goes for the Carmella thing that was supposed to happen towards the end of the show, where Carmella came out, did her spiel about how she's the greatest thing in the world, how she's fabulous, only for her to be attacked by Natalya from behind. This will probably set up for a Natalya-Carmella feud, and Becky and Eva Marie will probably have a feud at some point very soon, but it was just so, I don't know, it broke up the pacing of the show, really. We also had a really wonderful promo between AJ Styles and John Cena, which did set up their match for SummerSlam, which will more than likely be the final fight in this feud, which John will more than likely win. And I have to give Cena incredible props here. He gave a really good monologue about why he's still in the company, that he loves everyone. You know, the normal thing that Cena always does, but it felt like he really put his heart and soul into it this time. We also had Randy Orton versus Fandango. Now, of course, this match literally served no purpose other than to have Brock Lesnar jump in, F5 Randy Orton, and run out of the building in the same way that Randy Orton did to Brock Lesnar last night on Monday Night Raw. Once again, I have to say, I like that they run it as if this superstar broke in. He's not just walking in the front door and not having to deal with any sort of opposition at all. This actually makes the brands feel as if they are separate entities, where if a superstar wants to appear on a different show, he or she literally has to break in to do so. The night ended with a match between Dolph Ziggler and Bray Wyatt. Dolph Ziggler's #1 contendership for Dean Ambrose's WWE title was put on the line. Very entertaining match. Short, I have to say, but fun to watch. It kept me excited. It was a main event worth sitting through. Now it is time to make Dolph Ziggler, the guy who has lost so many times in the past few years, look like a top star, which they did. Of course, his celebration was interrupted by Eric Rowan, who came in to save Bray Wyatt. The match was over. Dolph Ziggler did beat Bray. However, the night ended with Bray and Eric Rowan standing over Dolph Ziggler, you know, doing the normal thing. Follow the buzzards! So, I mean, what can I say here other than the fact that SmackDown was incredible? Definitely destroyed Raw from this week. Not to say that Raw was terrible, it just wasn't very good. So that is it for me this week, guys. SmackDown was fantastic. Can't wait to see next week. But this Thursday, Bryant, myself, and Shelly, who did our WrestleMania videos, we will be going to see an NXT live event in Birmingham. Yes, I know it is a house show, so it's not going to be a televised event. However, we will be seeing the show. Probably this weekend I'll put up a video that kind of has a whole bunch of different clips and videos from things that we see. However, if you want to see all these things live, you can follow me on Snapchat, which I will put the name right here. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to us here on Review It, and I will see you next one. Not again. What? What do you want?
Hey, champ.
Hi. Why are you doing this again?
I just wanted to check on my best friend, make sure he's feeling okay.
Okay, well, I feel great. Thank you for checking on me. Now, can you please?
I just want to make sure you're okay for Friday. Jeez.
Wait. What's Friday? Seriously, what is that?
See you Friday, champ.
What does that mean?